expected. Here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. It's Manning. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board there.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. First down play. Not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Dropping back. It's It's Williams. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's caught. It's Williams.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Trying to convert with a sneak.
On the play. First down for the offense.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Catch is made down the middle. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down, but there's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback in putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's back to throw again on second down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
7, Clemson, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense clicking for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the First play of the drive now, the 25. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Second down.
Important second down play coming up.
Let's go.
Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
That's caught. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The 1st down pickup tackle at the 45.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Tigers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Gibson. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Started with the running play. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Brown. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete.
It's third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handle. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. QB sneak and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And on the carry, he's heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Ball in midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Muscles past the defender. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Dropping back. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. The short hands. It's Gibson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got him looking for the end zone. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
14. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Complete towards the sideline. Houston, out of bounds.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball's incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on a fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different of their passing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Grinding away on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Running with purpose. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down after that running play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments on the sideline. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pressure is coming. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
These kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. They're easy completions for the quarterback.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.